real rating, or they just want to give everybody a solid gold rating? Just
I think
because
people just want to remain in ignorant bliss. They don't need you coming in here with your real talk about burgers.
I'm not even
giving them the real scoop.
I'm not even bad-mouthing the burger. I said it was a fine burger.
If 5.5 isn't bad-mouthing, then I don't know what it is.
Well, 5 is just
It's
fine.
not even a passing score in school.
Do you think that they would submit
Depends on
that
school.
burger to a burger festival, thinking that anything about it is special, anything about it is going to pique the interest of people's taste buds?
I think if they knew that the judges at the burger festival weren't biased, snotty food bloggers who had a podcast, that they were just raking in money from bad-mouthing burger joints, then yeah, I think they would submit that burger.
I think anything higher than the 5 is not bad-mouthing. I've given other places, Buffalo Bills, the Belle Province, much lower scores.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever Past Loves viewers have rated you at 5.5, you haven't felt slighted.
It depends. It depends on what scale. See,
Yeah,
I feel like a
honestly,
human is
if
much more complex than a burger.
It's a scale out of 10.
If a past love rated me as a 5.5, I'd be like, not bad.
But I'd want an
We're
explanation.
not together anymore. We broke up, and I'm still in the plus. Not bad.
And what if the explanation is you're getting a 5.5 because you were funny, you were charming, you were a man's man, but you you don't like puppies.
Yeah.
So there you go. You're getting a 5.5.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, women.
Or you don't
Yeah.
want kids. What about that? What about you could have been a 10-point man, but you don't want kids. Now you're a 5-point.
Now we're really getting somewhere here.
Do you want kids, Fiorentino?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But you didn't, and that's why she left.
I don't even know what we're talking
And
about.
I feel like the note that you could be a man's man does not apply to anyone in this room.
Well,
No offense, guys.
what does a man's man entail?
I feel like a burly lumberjack of a man.
I don't think it applies to anyone outside of this room. I think masculinity is over, and I just want to state that on
It's a
this
spectrum.
podcast. I wanted to say it for a while, and I chose this podcast
That
to,
masculinity is
platform.
over.
as a concept. It's outdated.
Well, what will take its place?
Anarchy.
So Fiorentino, how would you rate this burger?
I'd give it, if I could, an 11.
You can't.
Then I'll give it a 10.
Are you saying this burger to you tasted like if you had to pay $100 for it, you would?
Yeah, because it was what I needed at the moment. And what I needed was a little bit of nostalgia, and it was a well-constructed burger. There was really nothing wrong with it. It has a lot of memories for me. And it was a simple burger, and it's the same way, some people like really good coffee, or they're very particular about their beans, and at the same time they can enjoy diner coffee. You can love both. And so I'm choosing the second scale, the ladder scale for this one. That's why it gets a 10. I understand maybe on your fancy schmancy scale,
Well, it's a
it gets a
personal
5.5. There's an objective scale, I think, and it's a 10.
That's what I'm saying. It is objective. It's a personal scale. It's to you.
But I want you to make sure. I want to make sure you know
Or
that
subjective.
Matthew. You know that this burger isn't you.
That's why
Right.
you know I'm very mad at you right now,
Why?
because of what you said
What did I say?
about the burger.
I didn't say I didn't like the burger. You didn't even let me explain. I just said it was getting a 5.5, which
Alright,
in
alright.
my mind.
I'm
Well,
rating
what
this
do you-
burger a 6.5.
Okay.
Just a notch below a good burger.
Where's the backlash from Fiorentino on your 6.5?
Well, he's gonna hear me out. So
Alright.
so he's gonna listen to my justification.
I just have nothing left to say at this point. I'm exhausted.
I thought it was a pretty decent burger. I enjoyed it. It was a little. It wasn't as substantial as I would have liked. The sausage patty, though good, I felt like I could have used a little more to it. The bun was fine. It's just fine. Nothing more than that. It was just fine. A little sesame seeds that would have done a little extra for me, but I don't know if it would have changed the score. The toppings were the toppings were coleslaw, cheese, tomato, some sort of dressing, and it was pretty good. I enjoyed the burger. The sausage patty was really enjoyable, but it didn't blow my socks off. So yeah, it's not gonna get up to good burger status, but I enjoyed it.
Rebuttal.
You're a quisling.
What does that mean?
It means you would have been a collaborator.
With whom?
The regime.
Only a good regime, I would hope.
You know the regime.
What is happening?
I'm not. If you don't know the regime, I'm not going to explain the regime.
So you could see Matthew live at, like I said,
does that mean this is
Bar
over?
Le Ritz PDB
God, I hope
on
so.
Jean Talon with his band Heat. You can look them up on iTunes. You can find them on Spotify. Enjoy the new single off their upcoming album, Overnight. I quite enjoyed it. Really enjoyed that album.
Yeah.
Or not that album, but that single.
Yeah, whatever.
Last year's or 2015's EP.
I don't know.
2015's
all the
EP, I
years
wanna
are the
say.
same to me.
Was also pretty good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. But I like the sound of this new song. I'm looking forward to the new album even more.
It's got a hip new sound.
just the sound that the kids are looking for these days. Do you have dreams of becoming a solo act?
All the time. Constantly thinking about how I can get out from under the thumb oppression. Being a rhythm guitarist.
Do you think maybe one day you could have like a group of female singers sing for you, so it could be Matthew and the Fiorentinos?
You know, I have a lot of great ideas, and I have a great voice, I think. I don't think it would be a problem.
Well, let's see what you think when you listen back to this podcast. You might think twice about that voice.
Let's see what you think after I play you this little number. Down, 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 down.
Well, that's
I
a
wrote
cover
that.
of sorts.
No, I wrote that.
Familiar with that song?
But those are just sounds because you don't have an instrument in
Well,
front of you.
Is the voice not the most useful instrument? Varied.
Sure.
I mean, have you never listened to the musical stylings of a rockapella?
I have.
So
But
you know better.
Let me play it for you again. Down, 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 down.
okay.
What song is
Now, do you get a better sense of what I'm after?
What you're after here? Yeah, I think. Can you do some lyrics though? I want to hear the lyrics. We'll put them together. later.
Instrumental, all instrumental,
Oh,
that? Does that song have a title?
untitled. It's an untitled instrumental.
oh, the instrument itself is also untitled. So,
Well, it's the voice.
The instrument is the human voice. Don't be stupid.
when do you sing the most?
Public appearances, usually.
As a solo artist or as a member of Heat?
Usually as a speaker, motivational speaker.
You sing?
I wasn't sure if it was going to be book signings or that sort of thing.
So you sing your motivational speeches in unnamed musical instruments?
That's right.
Untitled.
Untitled.
I've taken words and I've translated them
Into
to
sounds.
melodies.
Yeah. Could you give us a taste of one of your motivational speeches?
Down, down, down. Down, down, down. And that usually gets people riled
I mean, I'm
up.
ready to change
Gets
the world.
people
Yeah.
feeling great about themselves.
Is it like a one motivational speech fits all type of situation, or do you separate them for?
Usually I talk with the promoter beforehand. I find out about what kind of crowd is going to be there that night, demographic of the area, the neighborhood, wherever I'm speaking, and I try to tailor my melodic stylings to the type of music I think they would like.
So we're talking maybe 40 minutes, an hour of this.
Yeah, well, there's an intermission between, so it's usually like 20 minutes intermission, 20 minutes.
That's fair.
Is there like a little encore after that?
If the people demand it,
Yeah, that makes sense.
which they usually do.
Do you like doing encores? Or are you kind of like, I thought it was done?
Would it be fair to say I live for them?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say that.
You see a future for yourself as a pop star, maybe the type that would be in all the beauty mags an Instagram celebrity of sorts, the type that they'd talk about you on Entertainment Tonight, find you canoodling with some starlet.
Let's just say that I haven't been blessed with the kind of face that would be on the cover of magazines.
I mean, you say that, but there are plenty of non-traditionally handsome people who are celebrities because of their musical stylings, their talent.
Now you just sound like my mother calling me non-traditionally handsome. When was the last time you saw someone on the cover of a magazine with a beard that didn't connect to their mustache?
I mean,
anytime
back when Pirates of the Caribbean was out.
I was going to say, anytime Johnny Depp is on a magazine.
Or what's that other fellow?
Orlando Bloom.
Yeah, his beard is
two
not
good
a
examples right
connector.
off the bat.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about collaborating with Maroon 5?
I have collaborated with Maroon 5.
I just want to see where you're...
It's in the past now.
I want to see where the threshold...
It happened already.
Are there any artists that you would really like to collaborate? Even like just dreams, even dead people. Who would you dream collaboration?
Billy Joel.
For some reason, I thought you were going to elaborate on that. Why Billy Joel?
Because he's the piano man.
Favorite Billy Joel song?
Piano Man.
Favorite Billy Joel album?
The one with Piano Man on it.
That's what I thought. Do you see a Ziggy Stardust turn in your future? Not turning specifically to Ziggy Stardust, but that type of transformation?
I'd say there's more like a heel turn in my future.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to go villain.
Yeah.
Like a WWF
So like
superstar.
I like this idea. You come out and the crowd is cheering and you spit on them.
Yeah, exactly.
You give them dirty looks.
Yeah.
And some of them love it and some of them hate it. Well, who's the babyface in this analogy? Babyface being the good guy in wrestling, a heel being the bad guy.
I don't know. I would just say I want to be more of a Ric Flair type.
Okay. Well, he kind of transcends generations and good guy, bad guy roles.
Would this be a role you're playing, or is this something you do on and off the stage?
So it'd be an extension of my true self.
So it'd be a fine reflection of the man you are and have become.
It would be super focused, concentrated distillation, distilled crystallization of who I am, in essence, essentially.
I can't wait to see the cover of People magazine with Matthew Fiorentino's face on it that says Laval's favorite bad boy. Canoodling with Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah. Spitting on her.
Driving a 1990 Grand Prix.
No, that's not so bad.
Nothing wrong with that.
Thought it was going to be a Buick.
You both have Grand Prix?
No, never have, never will.
Wow. You don't know.
Never
you don't know
have,
the
never
future.
will.
Well, no, it's true. I don't know the future. I can say with confidence, though, that I will never own a 1990 Grand Prix.
All right.
Unless it's red.
Boy, are you going to have egg on your face?
Matthew
Is this the
Fiorentino's
Oprah?
gonna.
This
is the Oprah moment. Yeah, he's gonna hit it big and look under your chair. It's a 1990 red Grand Prix.
We both have to share it though.
It's got 99,000 kilometers on it. I have the opportunity to turn it over. What an honor that would be.
It would. I'll get my license.
We'll go on a road trip through the desert.
See Fiorentino's birthplace. It's the dusty old dune.
Well, we could have his music on loop. We'll be driving there. Down.
Oh, that's a motivational speech about
Oh, you're right.
living with VD.
No. That was the Untitled song.
Oh man, they don't all. I don't want to say they all sound the same, but I'm just my ear is not.
You just don't understand.
I understand how
the craft of songwriting. That's
He
okay. Not
listened
everyone
to all the
does,
music so close together that the discography kind of blurred together.
This is not a bad thing. It's the sound is its own thing, but it all kind of blends together.